So traditional Chinese medicine is an umbrella term, and it's this full entire medical system, and in it, you have a couple different modalities, and those modalities are listed here. So acupuncture is one, and that's the use of thin sterile needles to change the body's ability to process to accomplish life processes. Then there's herbalism, which is like internal medicine, taking particular herbal combinations, herbs, plants, minerals, um, to change the way that the body's working, to clear things out or bring things in, or change the body's ability to process foods and then turn those into energy and tissues and stuff like that, and regenerating through internal medicine. And then there's diet therapy, which is utilizing food. It's utilizing food. It's another kind of internal medicine. Some people group nutrition and herbal medicine together, and that's fine. But diet therapy is another system, and it utilizes the five elements, which is a medical philosophy that's been around for a long time, to change, again, how the body's operating. And then physical manipulation, which includes Tui Na, which is Chinese medical massage, and Kyojung, which is a Korean physical partner-assisted stretching manipulation technique. And those operate under the principle of, by correcting the structure of the body, you can correct the underlying workings inside. For example, if you sit in a way where your neck is like kind of craned, or the circulation of the cerebral spinal fluid and the blood from the head to the rest of the body is impeded, and that affects a number of things. It affects your energies. It affects your hormone cascades. It affects your. I don't mean energies in terms. I mean like daily energy, like how much energy you have to operate. If your chest is compressed, you're not going to take as deep breaths because, maybe the musculature around the ribs is bound up, or the diaphragm is tight, or something like that, which can induce anxiety. It can make people feel short of breath, and it can have long-term consequences if not dealt with. Same thing of, if your head is craned too far forward or too far back, that's going to cause problems neck, back, shoulder, hips, and any pain and problems related to that. So by correcting those physical, the way that things are stacked, you can correct the underlying. You can correct the internal stuff. You can correct the way that the body operates with itself, the way the body is integrated with itself. And then Qigong is like Chinese yoga or exercise, mind, breath, muscle coordination. So what's your posture of mind? What's your posture of body? And how are you breathing in relation to that? And there's an experiment that was done that found that people who stood, for a minute, strong and tall, and took big deep breaths, they had a different hormone balance. They had more of the good stuff than people who were like sitting sallow, hunched over, and not necessarily breathing deeply. So there's a definite connection between mind, breath, and muscle posture and physiology. And it's proven, we know it's a thing, and that Qigong is kind of one term for systems or exercise or practices that you can do to change that. So those all collectively are what's referred to as traditional Chinese medicine. Thanks for listening.